Hey guys, another week, another game dev log, and this week has been a little on the slower side. I have been getting some work done, but I've also been doing a lot of thinking about the direction that I'm going in life in general and with certain projects. So to start off with this week, I actually worked a little bit on CyberHack. I worked on the level progression system. The game doesn't currently save your progress between play sessions, but aside from that, everything is working as intended to do with unlocking the next levels and going all the way through the progression up until the end of the game. So that all works correctly and looks good. And of course, I definitely still have work to do on the story for the game and adding the level editor and credit screen and all that, but aside from that, the game is getting closer and closer to being done. I don't know how the release is going to go, barring everything going on to do with ad revenue being a little lower right now. It may make sense to just wait a little longer and release later in the year, but either way, I need to get the game done as soon as possible. So, aside from working on CyberHack, I of course did a little bit of work on Everybody Edits Universe. We got a small update out. It introduced blue coins, which was something that Alex actually implemented. So I basically helped him get set up to work on the code base for the game and showed him around how to get those implemented in the game. So he's going to be helping out with some of those smaller things, which will free me up to focus on some of the bigger stuff that needs done. I also made a few small adjustments to the way the inspect tool works and who has access to that, along with some other minor changes. But over this next week, maybe try to get a slightly bigger update out. I don't know exactly how this is going to be going. It's obviously a turbulent time for Everybody Edits Universe. I know I generally avoid talking about that kind of stuff on this channel, try to focus on the stuff actually getting done, but yeah, it is a complicated time for the game. So I don't know how things are going to be panning out over the next few weeks or months or whatnot, but I'm just going to keep working on small updates here and there for the time being to keep things moving. So anyway, as I was saying, there was a lot of this week dedicated to just thinking about things and researching stuff and coming up with ideas regarding the direction that I want to go in life in general. For the longest time, I've pretty much just been focusing on the work that I want to get done, the things I want to create, and for various reasons, generally avoiding reality and the life I'm really living. And I think it's about time to change that. So over the past few months, I've been doing some things that have really gotten me thinking about what I want to be doing over the next few years or how I would like my life to go. And especially over the past week, I've been really trying to branch out and think about that more seriously. Like, there's all the basics, like learning to drive and other life skills and continuing to get in better physical shape. There's things like the finance aspect of being able to actually start making a reasonable living rather than depending on other people and even government assistance, and of course generally finding a more healthy direction to go in life rather than necessarily getting caught up in trying to just make other people happy, which I found is a large reason why I do a lot of the things that I do. Even Everybody Edits Universe, in a sense, is a lot of that. I want to make sure that the people that have these high hopes for the game and have put money into it get something in return of value. And that's not necessarily a bad thing at all. That's a good trait. But oftentimes, your good traits can also become very negative. So really, I have a lot to think about, and I have a lot I want to learn and progress on over the course of this year. And of course, it's going to be an ongoing thing throughout my entire life, but I just want to take it more seriously. Life is flying by. Time is passing faster than we can ever keep up with, and we're already into May at this point. And I want to live, I want to do things, and I want to not be so stressed out about a lot of the stuff that doesn't really matter that much. It's just a challenging thing to figure out, and I know that's what everyone around my age is figuring out. I'm only 20 at this point. I can't expect to have everything figured out in just like the next year or so, but if I can at least be moving in a better direction and starting to figure out myself more as an individual and how that comes to play with everything else, that's the direction I need to go. So anyway, I guess that is going to have to be it for today. So as always, I do want to thank the contributors over on the Lightwolf Studios Patreon. If you want to check it out for yourself, the link is down in the description below, along with the link to the Everybody Edits Universe Patreon. If you want to help support the project and get some rewards in return, that'd be greatly appreciated. But yeah, I'll see you around. Goodbye.